welcome back to today's topic, important factors to be considered while starting a new business. So this is the last topic in the first model, nature and significance of business. So in the first model already we have discussed the meaning of business, characteristics or features of business, and we have discussed the various branches of business, I mean business tree, and objectives of business already we have discussed. And in a previous class, we have discussed about business risk, meaning, nature, and various types of business risk already we have discussed. So this is the very important topic. Important factors or important elements or important points to be considered by the owner or the promoter or the person who is ready to start a business. One who is ready to start a business. Example, I wanted to start a new business. To start a new business, before I start a new business, I should analyze and I should get the knowledge of these 8 factors. I should know about these 8 factors. Why? To become a successful entrepreneur, to get the success from my business. Here, success from my business means success may be in the form of long-run survival of business, more profit, more number of customers, good demand to our company products, or demand from foreign customers. Totally, the growth of the business, development of the business, to expand business activities, and overall development of the business depends on these 8 factors. My dear students, each and every proprietor, each and every promoter, each and every businessman must think of these 8 factors before the establishment of new business. The first one is selection of line of business. Selection of line of business means, so in the business tree we have discussed, in the business tree the first branch is industry and the commerce. So here the businessman must decide in which line he will move, either industry or commerce. Which type of business he will start with respect to industries or commercial activities, or primary industry or secondary industry, or service industries, or in a commerce with respect to trading, domestic trading or international trading. In domestic, what type of trading will start, wholesale trade or retail trade. Now here businessman must come to one conclusion stage. He has to come on final stage. And he has to decide about which business he will start. Industrial business or business related to commerce, I mean trade. So selection of line of business, this is the primary factor, the very important factor to be decided by the businessman or the proprietor or the promoter. Selection of line of business. Example here, selection of line of business means here the proprietor, he will decide, for example, the manufacturing industry. So manufacturing industry means in secondary industry line. Manufacturing industry, here manufacturing of soap. For example, SBC soap or XYZ soap. The name is XYZ soap. The name of the soap. So selection of line of business selected. He has chosen industrial line. In the industries, he has taken secondary industries. In secondary industry, he has chosen manufacturing. The product is soap. So selection of line of business is over. Next one is size of the firm. Now businessman or the proprietor, he has to decide about the size of the firm. Here size of the firm means production capacity. Production capacity means the quantity of production. How many products he has to produce in a day or in a month or in a week, in a year, that he has to decide. Size of the firm means the production capacity or the scale of operations of the business. Example, 20,000 products per day or 1 lakh products or 10 lakh products per day or 1 crore products per day. Here, the businessman has to decide to produce how many products is going to start business. 10,000 or 20,000 or 1 lakh or 1 crore. So here, businessman is going to produce 1 lakh products per day. Size of the firm is decided 1 lakhs. 1 lakh products. Size of the firm decided. So selection of line of business. Here, so many alternatives to the businessman. Industry and commercial activities. In the industrial line, businessman choosing second industries. In the second industries, he has taken manufacturing. In the manufacturing industry, right? He has chosen manufacturing of soap product. So soap product, it belongs to in the manufacturing, analytical and synthetic. So synthetic line, in the synthetic process. This is synthetic industry, manufacturing of soap. So selection of line of business is over. Industry, in the industry manufacturing, in the manufacturing synthetic industry. So he is ready to start synthetic industry. The product is soap. Secondly, size of the firm means production capacity or quantity of production or scale of operation. So he is going to start a synthetic or soap factory to produce 1 lakh soaps per day. 1 lakh soap. This is the production capacity. Next one is form of business. Form means with respect to the ownership. Form of business. What type or what form of business is going to start? There are so many forms of business organization, so many types, right? Sole trading, partnership, cooperative, joint stock, right? Form of business. What type of business is going to start? To produce 1 lakh products, he has to invest some lakhs and crores to purchase machinery, to purchase raw materials. So, himself cannot arrange huge capital. Now, he needs somebody else to join with his business. He is seeking one partner. Now he is going to start partnership business. Dear students, in the forms of business organizations, sole trading business, partnership, sole trading also called as sole proprietorship, partnership, cooperatives, joint stock company. Right? Among these forms of business organizations, now Mr. X is selected partnership business. Partnership. Next one is location. Along with him, why the partner? Next is location. Location means the place. He has to choose the best place. The best place means based on certain criteria. Right? From that place, entrepreneur must access all the services. That place should be very good in the consideration of transportation, banking facilities, right? Canteen facilities, right? Proper road facilities, logistics service facilities, to access raw materials, to sell the products, right? To connect the customers, to advertise their company, right? Based on all these factors, selection of location, selection of best place. Right? Selection of best place or the main place. The proper place should be selected. For example, if you are going to start a hotel means we have to choose the main places of the city or near to railway station or near to bus stand or near to colleges. There we get more number of customers and there we get good demand for our food. If we start, suppose we are going to start a hotel means here soap factory. To the soap factory, infrastructure facilities are very important. Good transportation to access raw materials to sell products. Right? We have to select the best place. Example, Tamaka industrial area. We select. In Tamaka industrial area, opposite to Gokul Chowdhury. Gokul Chowdhury. So this is our location. So if we start soap factory in a Kolar in Tamaka industrial area, opposite to Gokul factory, Gokul Chowdhury. So customers easily they can identify our soap factory, and there's a good transportation, right? Near to that, there is National Highway NH75, right? So we can access raw materials from suppliers through logistic vehicles. So that is the very convenient and proper place in the viewpoint of so many facilities. So the location, selection of location is the main factor. Next one is market demand. Before we produce product, before we decide size of the firm or quantity of production, we have to get the knowledge of customer. We should conduct market survey. We should come to know the market demand and supply. We should come to know the competition. How many soap sellers are there in the market? How many competitors are there to compete our product during marketing? Right? We should come to know the market demand. What is the market demand? Whether demand is good or not. How many products we have to produce as per the present demand. Totally, to decide the size of production, we have to analyze the market demand. We should conduct market survey. We should analyze market demand factors. We should analyze the market environment, the marketing environment, totally. The market environment with respect to demand, supply, suppliers, buyers, their expectations, their taste and preference, what type of product they prefer. Right? So everything we should analyze. That is market demand. So here market demand example 1 lakh. Market demand. So if you produce 1 lakh, we can sell 1 lakh. Or that may be more than 1 lakh or exactly 1 lakh. So market demand is good. If you produce 1 lakh, we can sell. We can clear the stock. So market demand is good. Customers are seeking our products. Right? Customers are seeking our products. There is a good demand in the market, and sellers are very less in the market, and buyers are more in the market. So market demand is good. Next one is size of finance and sources. So here we should decide how many crores, how many lakhs, and how much capital or finance is required to start a business. To start a soap factory, for example, we need 10 crores or 50 crores. For example, 50 crores. Size of finance 50 crores. So now both the partners, this one X and Y, they will invest 40 crores. So remaining 10 crore, now they have to find out the sources, means industrial bank or commercial banks, right? From their friends or family members or relatives. Now the size of finance they have to decide in advance, means before they start a business, they should get the knowledge and they should come to know how much capital will be required to start a business. How much capital is highly essential. So 50 crores, this is the budgeted capital or estimated capital to start soap factory in Kodak, opposite to Gokul Chowdhury. So now both the partners ready to invest 40 crores. Now remaining 10 crore they get from SBI Bank, State Bank of India sources. Next one is skilled or type of employee required. To the soap factory, what type of employees are required, that they should decide. Totally how many employees are required? Example, around 500 employees are required. In the 500, how many skilled, how many semi-skilled, and how many unskilled? So skilled, semi-skilled and unskilled. Totally, what type of employee are required? How many employees? 500. What type of employee required? Skilled, semi-skilled and unskilled. So all are very essential to produce soap. So skilled employee, highly talented, highly intellectual employee, very skilled. So semi-skilled employee and unskilled laborers, right? Etc. etc. So unskilled. So skilled or type of employee required should be decided before the establishment of business or before the startup of business. Last one is launching of enterprise. So here launching of enterprise is very important. How they are going to launch, how they are going to introduce, how they are going to start a business, how they advertise their business activities to the customers, and how they reach and how they make reach of their products to the customer. So here launching of enterprise is very important. So regarding their advertisement activities, regarding how they promote, how they start and how they introduce and how they create awareness to the customers regarding availability of products, regarding everything. They should decide in advance regarding launching of enterprise, means how they start a business, when they start business, and who will come to start a business, who is the brand ambassador for our soap product, and how they advertise their product, and how they introduce product to the customer, and how they place products into the market, and how they attract and how they create awareness through newspaper or television or local media or international media or some other techniques or sky advertisements. Regarding everything, they should decide, they should think in advance. So factors to be considered while starting a business. My dear students, let me conclude. To start a new business, right? To start a business. Even if you wanted to start your business after completion of your PG, now you are PU students. After PU, you do degree. After degree, right? You will go for PG, post graduation. Afterwards, if you won't go on working factories under employer, you can start your own business, right? And you will become entrepreneurs or proprietor. Want to become a proprietor or entrepreneur or businessman? You must get the knowledge of these 8 factors, my dear students. Firstly, selection of line of business, what type of business you are going to start, and decide about size of the firm, how much products or how many products you will produce in a day, and form of business you should decide, the location or place, market demand you should check, and you should estimate how much capital required and from where we can raise or get the capital to your organization sources, skilled or type of employee required, right? What type of employee are required and how many employees are required to start soap factory, and launching of enterprise, how you launch, how you start, and how you create awareness, and how you introduce your product, and how you sell your products, and how you promote your business and products to the end user or the customer or the society. So this is regarding important factors to be considered while starting a new business. Thank you, my dear students. If this information is really worthful, do share, subscribe and comment. Thank you.